Dear audience, good afternoon. Today I share our country's security issue in a nutshell. All of you know that emerging dangers like deepfake technology and the use to dark web and cryptocurrencies by militant groups for financing add further complexity. Critical infrastructure under attack. Telecommunications and banking are among the most targeted sectors. A recent data shows telecommunication and commercial banking are top targets for DDoS Daniel attack, DDoS attacks, which can disrupt essential services and the economy. Government response and strategy. The government has initiated several measures, including National Cyber Security Strategy from 2021 to 2025 and the establishment of the National Cyber Security Agency NCSA in 2023. Despite these efforts, challenges remain. Point to be noted. They took the strategy 2021, but establishment 2023 agency. Despite these efforts, challenges remain, including a shortage of skilled professionals, limited public awareness, and the need for stronger international cooperation to combat transnational cyber crime. Dear audience, that's why I, as a common citizen of Bangladesh, know NATO's act, NATO's allied strategy, all of you know. Economic and livelihood security. Economic pressures pose a significant threat to the nation's stability and the well-being of its citizens. Economic challenges. The economy is facing strong headwinds. The economy is facing strong headwinds. GDP, but point to be noted, I discuss and analysis with my teacher in Oxford GDP issue, and that is GDP is not equal effect in our country, those real GDP, but as per economic ratio, well-being of citizen, marginalized people to central, the GDP is not equally. GDP growth is projected to slow to between 3.3% and 5% for FY financial year 2024 to 2025, a notable decline from previous years. Inflation is critical concern, with projections exceeding 10% in 2025 running year, drastically increasing the cost of living. The banking sector is fragile, requiring comprehensive reforms by the central bank. But yeah, labor unrest and unemployment. High youth unemployment, particularly among young women, 42%, remains a serious social and economic problem. There have been violent clashes between police and garment workers protesting for better wage salary, underscoring the social tension fueled by economic distress. Vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure. A recent study identified 40 critical infrastructure sectors in Bangladesh, including energy. Point to be noted: number 1, energy; number 2, ICT; number 3, transportation; number 4, law enforcement. That requires extra protection. No other way must be intervened for your mental stability. The failure of any one of these interdependent sectors of each anyone with that 14, I just took first 4, 10 I just hide. The failure of any of these interdependent sectors could have severe cascading effects on the nation's security and economic stability. Strategic foresight and key risk. Looking ahead, Bangladesh's security trajectory will be shaped by how it navigates several critical interconnected challenges. Point to be noted: interconnected challenges. Risk factor, potential impact, and strategic importance. Risk factor, potential impact, and strategic importance. Failed political transition, failure to hold credible elections or establish a legitimate, stable government could perpetuate internal unrest, empower militant groups, and deter foreign investment. Dear audience, regional instability, further escalation of the conflict in Myanmar would intensify security, humanitarian, and economic pressures. One, Bangladesh potentially overwhelming its capacity to respond. I repeat, regional instability, further escalation of the conflict in Myanmar would intensify security, humanitarian, and economic pressures on Bangladesh, potentially overwhelming its capacity to respond. Economic stagnation, failure to control inflation, stabilize the banking sector, and create jobs could erode public trust and fuel further social and political instability. Cyber infrastructure failure, a major cyber attack successfully disrupting critical national infrastructure for energy, finance. I repeat, cyber infrastructure failure, a major cyber attack successfully disrupting critical national infrastructure, forex, energy, finance, could cause severe economic and social chaos. Deepen geopolitical analysis. Excellences and audience. Deepen geopolitical analysis. Closely monitor the policy statements of major political parties like the BNP and Awami League regarding key partnership with India, China, and the US. I repeat. Deepen geopolitical analysis. Closely monitor the policy statements of major political parties like the BNP and Awami League regarding key partnership with India, China, and the US. Track cyber incident trends. Follow reports from Bangladesh, BGD eGov, CIRT CERT, and international cyber security firms for data on evolving attack vectors and targeted sectors. Monitor economic indicators. Keep a close watch on monthly inflation data, foreign exchange reserves, and the implementation of banking reforms by the Bangladesh Bank. I hope this comprehensive security analysis provides a solid foundation of our shared work and mutual respect and benefit, which is our not only regional, not only my countries, but also the global. The path ahead for Bangladesh is undoubtedly challenging, but with thoughtful and strategic analysis from minds like me, inshallah, the nation can navigate toward a more secure and stable future. Which is first and foremost humanity. Not too hard, not too soft, but just your most sincere mentor. Thank you so much.